All right. Everybody in?
Yep.
Buckle up. Recorded live from Dutchmaster Studios, high atop Mount That Ass in the corner of your favorite flyover state. It's the 2-Liter Boys with your hosts, gorgeous Dutch DeClain, Tony the Mocha Choker, and Lunchbox Masterson on sound effects. And now for the boys who put that ass in the EX. The 2-Liter Boys! All right, y'all. Drop your cocks, grab your socks. Let's start breaking rocks. I'm gorgeous Dutch DeClain. Over to my left, Tony, the Mocha Choker. Tony, say hi to the beautiful people.
Your left?
I mean, directly across, so it just depends on which way you turning, you fucking dizzy motherfucker.
This dude got 2 left arms and shit.
Shit.
2 left feet, you'll be going in circles and shit.
I mean, as long as I got 1 kielbasa, I'm good.
There you go. That's all you need
Yeah.
to get ahead in life. Welcome back, brother.
Hey, all right.
Welcome to the people and welcome, Box.
And
Thank
our
you.
man on the cans, yes. What was it? Lorenthal Sebastian Bocadillo Bot,
Oh, shoot.
The third.
a.k.a. the turd, a.k.a. Lunchbox.
Lorenthal James. The juice man.
Now, he does not want to be confused with OJ. That's why he legally changed his name.
LJ.
So we now have, our friends from south of the border, across the Middle Passage, and the cave folk all represented now in our group of racial harmony here on the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The UN of podcasts.
Hey, I think I'll give myself a pat on the back for that
You
shit.
should. You should.
Yeah, let me turn up my...
As the orchestrator. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, on today's show, I think we're going to maybe try out this new game called Stop Me If You've Heard This, where we see if somebody's heard another racist joke. But I think first, with our special guest LB being in the house, I think this calls for an early round of cocktails. Woo! So today's cocktails.
Yeah, let's get it. Cocktails. Some people's favorite segment of the show.
These are the tales, the freaky tales.
So, cocktails.
Yeah.
Since Box is the new guest on here,
Yeah, well,
we'll get him to start it off. And you guys used to run the streets together, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, I ran the streets.
And
We
he
was
ran
together
the meets?
like
or-
Busty and Kirby. But
Okay. Like,
but I used to run it like Derby.
oh,
But my man, he went to the clickety-clack of the keyboard action. So yeah, so the argument
Keyboard
comes
pimping.
about as though we need somebody who can monitor social media for the 2-Liter Boys, Twitter, Insta, Facebook.
is this you putting out like a Indeed
I mean-
fucking I need help sign or some shit? Like,
Well, I mean, we could use an intern, but
nah, you know how Monica Lewinsky, you know how that turned out.
we need 2 interns then.
Yeah, because I need my own shit.
You need 2 interns or just 2 intern?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Depending on how nasty we want to be.
I heard about Michael Jackson's dry cleaners, little boy's pants half off. So, I don't
cool
know
on
about
that.
them double entendres.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. Yeah.
Ooh, here's the joke.
No boys allowed and shit.
What do Michael Jackson and caviar have in common?
Let us know. What is it?
They both come on little crackers.
Ooh, that's some good shit. That's fucking genius. Yeah, I love it. Because Macaulay Culkin can attest to that. He was the first Michael Jackson caviar.
He was an extra buttery Ritz.
Yeah, extra buttery. Yeah.
I'm sure he wasn't the first. He might have been the most
hell no.
famous. but-
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, he damn sure wasn't the last.
That's when Mike Jack stepped his game up. He's like, fuck these Appalachian kids. I'm about to get me a superstar.
He's like us. He hit the top of the mount. He said, yeah.
He reached that top, reached the peak. But back to cocktails.
Yeah, so anyway,
And
since our man...
You guys have exploits, right? cocktail exploits.
Oh yeah, mine are epic. But I was just saying, he was talking about my Plenty of Fish game, and I said, shit, I married one of them bees. So yeah,
y'all talking a different languages. I don't know what none of that shit is. I never had to, or never.
My man was hawking ass back on, on Yahoo Messenger and shit.
What was that? What did they have one like? What was that shit called?
Texting before texting, bro. He was like GeoCities and shit.
Damn,
like back when the internet was
Neo Geo.
It was just words that came across your screen and somebody typed them from somewhere else.
With the green letters
shit.
and shit.
With the green letters.
It was blurry and shit.
Yeah, where's the Doogie Howser music?
Ooh.
Ding, 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 ding.
The keyboard's tapping in the background and shit.
He couldn't skeet unless he was fucking to that rhythm.
We're talking about like dial-up days too, though, like America Online chat rooms,
AOL,
like turn of the century.
Right.
Post-Coke, mid-AIDS,
Terminating before the
early
Terminator.
digital era. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, where was that leading off to?
Cocktails.
Yeah. Well, no shit.
I think we were talking about like our level of standards.
Oh yeah.
Is what we were discussing.
That leads up to
He tried to say just because I blasted down, stomped, triple digit
Down syndrome. Oh, okay.
Nah, just tons of fun.
Would you hit a woman that has Down syndrome?
I mean, it depends how functional she is.
Oh, she's 100% functional, and she can funk all the way up.
What's her credit score?
Her credit score is like her syndrome.
It's down.
Nah, hell no. I wouldn't. Nah, man. I mean, real talk.
No. What if it's midget?
Oh yeah,
midget.
Yeah.
Have you done a midget?
A midget. That's my Asian girls of handicaps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. No, yo estoy.
Yeah.
So have you hit a midget though? Seriously?
No, but have you
No.
ever seen a midget's booty?
Oh hell yeah, all the time.
Yeah. You want to tell me you wouldn't hit one?
And the head, yeah.
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 And you ain't even got to argue with head game.
Just stand up.
Yeah. I mean,
box.
every
Have you or would you?
A midget?
Yeah.
I have not.
Would
But
you?
I probably. I mean,
if I had a midget girlfriend, I'd be nuts over her.
Yeah, you definitely would be. How about you got me on a roll now? I'm thinking about one leg.
Welcome to the
one
party.
One leg,
an amputee? Yeah.
amputee,
gonna-
and only one hand.
Is it have,
Opposite. Left leg gone, right hand gone.
Ooh, that's a teeter totter.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Seesaw. What are you gonna do?
Nah.
No, you wouldn't fuck with it?
I couldn't go.
What if, let's say, for instance, she had her prosthetic on. You didn't even know until you got all the way back to the crib.
I mean,
You already got her undressed. Would you just say fuck it and go ahead and
well,
go?
if I got her back to the crib, I mean, she could be a bad motherfucker, but if she's a complete twat, then you know what I'm saying? That's gonna bounce it anyway. If we come over and she's got that high credit score, you know what I mean? She's talking about every
You done dumped
generation.
Down syndrome and came up and got no legs or no foot and shit.
She can talk to me about what year Toyota Avalon was the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hashitashi,
She's good at rating mullets. She had some years of sales experience, had some good stories, like I do.
She sounds worthy.
Went to yeah, like
You know what I mean?
she's I tell her I went to Withrow, and she's like, oh, you gotta be dumb. What are you half a egg and egg too? And da. Yeah, nah, bitch, fuck your leg. I'm gonna hit you with that motherfucker.
Ooh, he's getting violent.
But I mean, she's
Isn't that called? What's that called when you beat up on the handicap?
hate crime.
Yeah, it's a hate crime. Yeah, you're a hate crime motherfucker. Damn, you gonna beat up on some good
No, I don't deal well with twaddle.
with twaddle.
Yeah.
With the twaddle.
With twaddle. I mean, I'm good at stopping some twine, but it can't be attached to a twine,
Yeah. What's the lowest you would go?
Well, I mean, that's a fucking vague question.
Let's say 0 on the credit score.
Oh, she better be at least 6.9. At least.
Let's say she's a 10. Let's say she's a 10. Let's say look, she's a 10, or let's say a 9.5 to 10.
All right.
But her background is it's riddled with all kind of fuckery and
Well, I mean,
mischief and
how many kids she got? That's gonna be a question.
That's
the
thing.
We ain't kids ourselves.
She has none.
Oh, so I mean but see, the older they get without a kid, the crazier they are.
I said she has none. I didn't say she didn't have any.
Oh,
she likes to visit.
She can supervise visits,
right?
Yeah,
they come to the crib and shit. Like,
okay. So you're not talking about daddies are raising them. You're talking about.
I'm talking about she done flush them down the toilet. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
splash.
That she might get the 3 weeks of fame then.
And she got one that the baby daddy takes care of because she's a piece of shit. So.
I mean, as long as the child support ain't coming out
of
my
one.
pocket.
He's the one that actually swam through and got through because she didn't hit it in time, and the hanger wouldn't go far enough to, you know what I mean? But she's a 9.5 to a 10 though.
You know what, bro? It's just
and
like,
I mean, she got a little bit of herpes that lays dormant. Sometimes it likes to peek its head out and say, "What up, nigga?" Then let me jump on your dick.
I mean, I'll be straight with you, bro. You know, circumstances dictate.
So that means yes, that you would go.
The circumstances dictate the crime. You know what I'm saying? I caught a prostate infection from a
prostate infection
from a girl named Africa who hijacked my dick dry into her ass.
Yeah, you talked about that on the
I've also, I've turned them down where the bitch still smelled like fry oil from getting off her job, and I'm 6-7 drinks into the night.
It depends on who fry oil. Is it Long John Silver? Is it Wendy's? You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, it really
Long John
don't.
Silver fry oil is rank. Like I would not do that.
Chopper.
Yeah. The LJS, yeah, no silvers. So Wendy's grease,
13 Long John Silver's great shrimp, $3.99. I tell you what, man, they talk about my memory. They ain't nary a fucking jingle that wasn't played at least 6 times from 1985 to whenever I started working for a living.
Y'all like how we went out on a tangent. We started talking about cocktails, and then we went off to talk about fry grease, and now we're talking about how Dutch used to flip those fry burgers and get bitches at the same time.
We was talking about how don't get Dr. Science in here because he'll run it back on your ass because it was the African American who began speaking of fried fish.
Fish, not chicken.
Long John Silver's.
Hey, but they got some decent chicken too. Hey, his name will be John. It's just gonna be
Long Dong Silver.
Nah. You got to think of the blackest, slavest name you could think of and shit. Long Django Silver and shit. Still LJS.
Well, you do. You know.
Except it's Django with a D, motherfucker.
You know what Toby Keith's real name is, don't you?
What is it?
Kunta Kinte Keith.
I'm not surprised. You know what his daughter's name is?
What's that?
Kunta Kinte Keisha.
Oh, fuck.
KKK, motherfucker.
All right. Well, we need to circle back to these cocktails. Woo! All right. So, Box, why don't you come on in here, man? Because
let him. So, how about we do this? Can we mix? We got to throw him in the cocktails. This cocktail segment, but also the introduction. I mean, give him a little something to let the people know who he is and what they can expect and shit like that.
Shit, he's the engineer. I don't know.
Nah, motherfucker, he's more than an engineer.
He's about as reliable as a 50-year-old's period. Like,
damn.
Yeah.
If he has a microphone, he's definitely more reliable than that.
Well, you should really go into why you call me Lunchbox in the first place.
There we go. Because that does sound like...
That was from Dogma.
See, Kevin Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm the one named Lunchbox from where I came from. He was a crackhead. And they called him Lunchbox for reasons that people really don't want to know and shit.
No, Lunchbox, not Munchbox.
No, he was Lunchbox.
Yeah. Because he shit in one?
he done did more shit than that. Yeah. Lunchbox been around.
Well,
yeah.
This one's white looking, so he it was powder. It wasn't crack for him.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Red balls,
right? Humming.
Y'all got any more of that crack?
Yeah. Well,
but go ahead, boss.
Well, usually he called me that because in the Jay and Silent Bob movies, Kevin Smith was the one that had one line in the whole movie. and we could be out a whole night doing whatever, hanging with whoever. I'm the quietest one in the room, so I really don't always need an introduction. I'm just here for, sidekick commentary and the occasional one-liner. But we were kind of discussing standards, and Tony over here thought it'd be a good time to get into some cocktails with that.
Woo, woo.
Because we were talking about the whole Plenty of Fish, the online dating, and he seems to think that that's kind of the only way I could, get women, which kind of was in a way. Because, I'm one of those people, I'm not out there at the bars hitting everybody up.
Thank God I wasn't delusional.
Yeah. It's pretty much the truth.
I was going to say, he spoke the truth.
You introduced me to Brandy, which was our second person.
That's not her real name.
Which is the second person that
we
made
are
us
Eskimo brothers. We are Eskimo brothers, like 6 times over.
At least twice.
We
probably
share.
more. And I started to talk about this one girl that we both had met and how he introduced me to her. He had a picture of me and my daughter when she was young, and we were just laying in bed chilling, and my daughter was, maybe 2 months old. He's like, well, there's this girl, she said she wants to fuck you. And I'm like, oh, okay, really? He's like, yeah, but I got to warn you, she's kind of a big girl. I'm like, well, that's not that big a deal, I could do that.
It's not a big a deal.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Woo! I was like, but she's at least cute, right? And he's like, nah, not really.
But let me preempt that by saying, her friend was Esther, who had the hot and juicy tattooed on her ass. And
Esther.
The tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Esther.
She was like 19 in her grill.
Esther.
Bruh, she's the one I told you about who would take the guts out of a cigarette butt with her one gimp tooth in the front.
It came out between her lips. It was like
It sounded like an Esther. Yeah.
Yeah. She looked like,
So Esther was you,
like
and he had the other one.
yeah, but Esther
he
would
did
be on
both.
some fuck shit.
Oh.
She'd be like,
Nobody,
He
you
agreed.
ain't
He's
you
a
ain't
greedy
fucking me
motherfucker.
unless Sandy gets some dick.
Damn. I like those type of arrangements, but not in the case of a snaggletooth and a saber tooth and shit.
I mean, if you
Woolly mammoth
if you
and
could
a-
Frankenstein the grill of one and the head the other and the ass of the other,
yeah.
you could have put
Could
one
have got
together.
maybe a 5 out of them. So if you put them together.
That's not bad. You're halfway there. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I could smash a dime by having them both together, which I did several times. But anyway,
Damn. Rub 2 nickels together.
yeah. No, you wasn't. Your daughter was. No, this was 04. So
Yeah.
you was divorced.
But that picture that you had on your computer, she was an infant. But yeah, this was 04, and she's like 2 years old by that point.
Yeah. Well, you weren't still with your old lady. Then.
You guys are like really seriously thinking.
So
yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm like,
Y'all
I'm like,
motherfuckers over here
if
having
he was still
memories
married, I
and
would.
shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, I needed to get him laid because that's the type of motherfucker I am.
So yeah,
Or
you're friendly.
was.
Yeah, you like to share. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no fun if the homie can't have none. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, no, I won't lie. That was some dumpster divery, but you
Right.
know.
But what was the
You got to drive a Chevette to get to the job to get that vet. You know what I'm saying? Corvette.
vet to get the vet? Yeah.
My whole point was the standards from that young lady. Like I had issues. Let's put it that way. That's the first time I ever had issues in my life, and I'm now 40. And it's just like, can't see that on camera, but you know.
Yeah. We get it. We get it. We get it.
But like, if we'd have stayed out in the living room and we'd have kept screwing around with the porn on, I'd have been cool. But she wanted to keep dragging me back in the bedroom. Like, no, come back here. I'm like,
It's like, no, I can see you out there. I can't see these beautiful women on this porn. It's going to keep me going.
and then it's like, quick, let's dodge the jizz that he just got over the bed from fucking you in the ass like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, let's rub all in that. Ass jizz.
I don't need no lube. Ooh.
She stay wet, huh?
This was her ass.
This was her ass, though. These are words she lived to regret.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you got a little loose stool. Your ass stay wet. Mud butt.
I think her booty hole probably still looks like it's got bitter beer face to this day.
Sounds like it. And she don't wash that juice away. It's repurposed. It dries up and gets cracked, and then she add a little water to it.
Yeah, but hey, real talk. You remember when I had the the apartment full of hoes? Who did I
Apartment
call?
full of hoes.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds like
she had a lot of cute friends, that ugly bitch.
Unfortunately, they were only like 17. So that's
They
why
all
I
told
kinda
me
kept
they
my
were
hands
18.
on- Yeah,
We were
but
also
when
22,
you guys
23.
No,
so
but that doesn't
when
really.
you guys left, they were telling me they were only 17, and I'm like,
As long as they didn't say we're calling the cops.
Well, good thing it was Ohio where the legal age of consent is 16. Fucking putting this shit out to the public.
Hey, if you put it
Ain't
up,
tell
if
me
you
no
leave
shit
it up
like
to
that.
to the white wigs, you could be 12 years old with consent.
Damn.
You know, motherfuckers back in the day.
Oh my
Powder
God.
wigs and making decisions on how old you got to be.
the forefathers.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
forefathers. Yeah.
Hear ye, hear ye.
I say 11.
Is there grass on the field?
Hey, boy.
Wait,
Right.
Is her father rich?
Right.
Then it is 11 is legal.
Yes. Yay.
No, her father is Sir Majesty that
Off with his head.
25 once married. That is it
Right.
and once and for all. Look
How
at that.
ugly is she?
Yeah, you know what? Even back then they counted credit scores.
I'm sure they
Yeah.
did.
Look at Mary Todd
They
Lincoln.
had to.
Yeah, Abe got some Mary Todd because
Hell yeah. He got
came
some
from that
MT.
money.
Yeah, money Todd.
Ooh boy,
Money time. That's what that shit stood for.
She looked
She
like-
was the money team before fucking Floyd was. Had that Lincoln money team and shit. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Hey, it was all about the money. It's all about, it always is and always has been.
All right, well,
That's why we talk about cocktails, because it's America's and everybody around the fucking world's favorite pastime. It's the number one. It's the first thing that ever been sold on this fucking planet.
World's oldest
was
profession.
pussy. Yeah, absolutely. We kill for that shit.
the second oldest profession,
Yeah,
pimping.
pimping since pimping been pimping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
and
actually,
pimping can be,
I think fatherhood may have predated pimping back in them days.
but was it really fatherhood? It was still pimping back then because no real shit. The more kids they had them for a reason.
Yeah.
to work the land and to take care of them.
Want to find
when
a
they-
rich son-in-law?
Now I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Put that trick out there. She could work this land and clean the
you
dishes. and
had a
shit.
snaggletooth daughter. Then 11, you didn't give a fuck.
Nah, you could shit. Yeah, you in the game at that point. You set for life.
Oh my God, that shit's insane.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't live in that day and time anymore,
No,
though. But we
no.
kind of do, because we still got human trafficking going on. You can buy anybody right now and shit, wholesale, off the
Nice.
back of a truck. Where'd you get this person from? They fell off the back of a truck and shit.
Well, I think gotta close it up for cocktails. Yeah, on this day.
Cocktails with the trafficking, the people who've been trafficked and shit.
Traffic tales.
Wah,
So-
wah. Is that what that sounds like and shit?
Yeah.
It ain't no ooh.
Aruga.
Nah, it sounds a lot
Old
more
timey
sad
noise.
than that. It's like wah, wah.
All right, y'all. We're gonna take a break. We'll
Could
be
you
right-
imagine being humanly trafficked?
I don't know nothing about all that, but
Oh shit.
I know we're gonna take a break and
Yeah.
let's sign us on out. We'll be right back with the 2 Liter Boys Show.
Be back.
And we're back with the 2 Liter Boys Show. Gorgeous Dutch to claim. Tony the Mocha Choker. And Lunchford Boxington. LB Smooth. But we know he can make it.
LBC.
Just like some shit.
Yeah. Welcome back, good people.
Yeah, we just had an errant pussy incident during the
Man.
break.
Chasing that pussy.
Chasing pussy for half an
Chasing
hour.
Story of a man's life.
Boots the cat made a grand escape. But thank God in digital land, you didn't have to sit and wait half an hour for this magnificence to return.
But you know what they want to know?
What do they want to know, T?
Did you catch that pussy?
Oh, caught it, grabbed it up, held it with both hands, stroked it,
Made it feel good?
made it feel nice.
Nice. As I knew you would.
Yeah, and gave it a nice place to live, fed it, gave it that good life.
Nice. Nice.
So, say,
How did you catch the pussy? Did you box it in?
I don't know, box, did I?
A little bit, because he kept trying to run from you.
As some pussy would do.
Well, it was just a matter of my,
And you know what's funny? As I turned my head and I said the word,
Little one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good though.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been exposed. We all be exposed. We just,
Yeah. So if y'all didn't know, my daughter's in the studio today, and she thinks she's slick because she's got her headphones on.
No, she is slick. She doesn't think she's slick.
Yeah,
She's definitely slick.
As soon as we fade out in the commercial, she puts her headphones back on like she's watching her tablet. Like I don't know if she's listening.
Shout out to the little one.
Shout out to the sea otter herself. So, should we let her say hi?
Yeah, let her say hi. Bring her in.
Come say hi. Come on over here. Get on Uncle Lunch's mic. Say hi.
Want to say hi to everybody?
Come on.
Come on.
Just say hi. Just say hi.
She's being a little shy. She's like, you just yelled at me for coming over here and saying something last time.
Yeah, she's gonna miss her chance to be famous.
Nah, she'll never miss that shot.
All right, Audrey, going back to your tablet.
Uh-oh. There it is.
Hi.
Want to come over here and say hi?
Go say
Just
hi.
say hi.
You're not gonna use my mic. Use Uncle Lunchbox's. It's right there.
It's right there. Perfect height. Boom.
All right, go play your tablet. All right, y'all.
Welcome back to the show. That's our version of hi.
Yeah.
Well,
So, as we talk round and round and try to figure this whole game out.
what game is that?
The game of the show. So, yeah.
The game of the show.
So,
game of the show.
We all went to the same school. Box, what would your guess be the ratio? I mean, they said it was like 82, 83% black. We know that wasn't the case in reality because those who got registered did not necessarily end up attending.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And
there was a lot of, remember we had the vocational
Asians.
building? Yeah, the Asians. We had the
we had-
Cambodians.
I will come out and say there are more Asian adults learning English as a second language and getting their high school diploma and like Bosnians and Russians than there were white kids from the flyover state attending school there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
100% true.
Yeah.
And the ones that were white,
they were some elevated Williamses, a lot of them, or
Man.
East End hillbillies. As you
that's what
would-
I'm saying. It was like the East End Appalachians and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elevated Williamses is the
Nah.
PC term for hillbilly.
Is it, huh?
Yeah, elevated
Instead of
Williamses.
the Joneses and shit.
No, just instead of hill, elevated.
Oh,
Instead of Billy's,
oh,
Williamses.
oh. Motherfucker, don't call me Bill.
I mean, guys named
Call me
Richard.
Will.
Guys named Richard wouldn't go by Dick anymore.
It depends. I would if my name was Richard.
Oh, I would
I
too.
just want you to know. Yeah. Let's clear this shit up. And the fact of the matter is, I'm a dick, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, let's tell them about as let it be stated, no names, real names are used on this show. So everything's simply fictitious.
Or is it?
Gorgeous. Yeah. So.
Because somebody going to slip up and say somebody, because they're going to have that moment, they're going to close their eyes and say, damn, that was some good pussy when
Yeah, they're gonna talk
Monifa
about,
put it on me. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck
It's
around
all right.
and call somebody like a Brandy or Esther by their real name.
A Brandy
Some
or
bullshit
Esther.
like that. Or some Sandys.
Esther Price.
But he's Esther Price was a fucking trip to Taco Bell twice a day.
Yeah, everybody
That was
fucked
Esther's
Esther
Price.
Yeah. Everybody slid in on Esther.
That was my first foray into the pimping, actually. But no. So anyway,
Hey,
man, we
can I be random for a second?
I mean, you usually are.
Yeah, hell yeah. Ain't that right? Hell yeah. Shout out to randomness. How many close calls have you guys had? You know what I mean by close calls. When you get that that letter from the Cincinnati Department of Health or whatever the hell it comes from, and they say, you have a baby on the way. You need to come down and take this test. And
I never had the baby test. I had a broken condom in high school.
did you ever? How many scares have you had? We'll start
Bruh.
with you, Dutch. How many scares have you had?
I'm-
Like legitimate scares, where it's not a scare where you like, oh, I think I had a little pre-cum in her.
No.
I'm talking like full on, like she like said I'm late type of shit.
Bro, there's a reason I got well into my 30s without having.
So
like,
you're one. You're the Wild Wild West straight shooter. You're the motherfucking Billy the Kid, the fucking.
Well, okay, it's no mystery when you're about to skeet. All right, let me just go on record here for all the young men in the world.
Just clear it up for everybody.
And we clear it up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have a friend of mine. We'll call him Meal Cube, who I often wonder if he must be numb from the waist down or something, because I don't know. Lunchbox knows him real well. Anyway,
My brothers.
But yeah, as soon as my toes start getting cold and my ass starts clenching, man, I know, it's a countdown to strokes when I'm about to blow.
Straight shooter.
Yeah, if
you hit your target and your mark is the intention of hitting the mark is not to hit the mark.
If people were furniture, I would be a sleeper sofa of royalty because I'd be the motherfucking Pullout King. I have
beauty rest.
Oh, I painted more eyebrows and belly button lakes, and yeah.
So we could say you clearly had zero scares in your life then.
If dirty T-shirts and paper towels and
they can have.
Girl told me she was pregnant. She better have a fucking goiter because the only thing she was going to have was a neck baby.
Yeah. Fucking boil or a fucking
yeah.
tail or some shit growing from her.
And once I realized, all that shit I was told about I was going to die if I was fucking without a condom. Once I learned that was all bullshit about 18.
Ain't that fucked up? Yeah, that's some ancient.
That's that Dr. Fauci for your ass, man.
That's Fauci's grandfather shit.
No, that was him. He was the Grim Reaper in the 90s.
Any kind of sex unprotected could end up with the AIDS.
Yeah, he's the guy that wanted to come up with the AIDS vaccine and shit. Yeah.
Don't cross swords with a man. That could be instant death. Yeah. You're better to survive a nuclear attack than a crossing of swords with this AIDS out. Yeah, that was Fauci, bro. People don't realize that shit.
Yeah. I realize that shit. I realize he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he has a history of being a piece of shit. He's an administrator, just like Kerry Mullis said this motherfucker is.
He likes to administer some unnecessary fear. But the point being, I'm fucking pull-out legend. So
shout out to you. So, like I said, zero scares box. How about you? Close calls?
Not really. I mean, because most of the girls I've been with, for the most part,
that shit, huh?
They couldn't have kids, or they had been fixed, or they were on.
You
birth
chose
control.
Is that by your choice? Like you only look for bitches that they show you that IED or whatever this shit called. Is that what it's called?
They said IED. That would be improvised explosive device.
Ain't that what it is?
Well, no, that's what my friend Meal Cube is.
Yeah, that too. But hey, that's what that is when you hear that news and shit and say, I'm impregnated. Your whole life fucking explodes right there. Is like stepping on a mine.
It's like the fucking Death Star.
Especially if it's by the chick that you just said we just ran a group train on. And you the one guy to everybody in the train. You're the last caboose that couldn't hold his shit and had the splues right in there.
I think we're gonna have sons of
And then
Pullman.
you told her you love her.
I think Tony has a story of being a Pullman porter with his scare.
Nah,
Sons
I had a scare that made no sense at all.
Sons
I had a scare that was like
good
a year after having sex. Like, come on.
I love you.
This is not some Mary Magdalene fucking Jesus Christ type shit.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Though?
What?
Box did just show me a picture of a girl. One of our Eskimo
hung up on the cross. Y'all fucked her and banged her out.
Never same place, same time. But her daughter looked very much like my daughter, and she did get knocked up. She was with this guy long term, but I was smashing.
Is that your daughter?
I mean, it could be.
Well, she got the cans on, so
but I swear to God,
you're like, "Where's my sister?"
You took my wife's features out of that one and put this girl's features in. Yeah, Box left show you the picture. Yeah.
Isn't that the case in anybody's situation? If you take a feature for one motherfucker and pick somebody else is going to look like you?
No, they both share similar features to me, and this girl was.
So you just saying period.
Pregnant. She never thought she could get pregnant though, so that's why.
So you got that mighty.
That's why I was dropping
sperm.
it in her.
Right.
Yeah. Well, then she had another one like
buckets in her
8.5 months later. So.
That shit is not 100% though. That whole IED, not IED. what is this shit called?
IUD.
IUD. There you go. It's the same concept, same shit.
IUD.
But no, that shit is not 100% though.
No, it's not. But pulling out is. And that's just
It
one
is.
of the rare instances.
Yeah.
She loved the feel of the skeet so much, and she couldn't.
That's what she said.
But
she
after so many years of
pregnant.
dropping in her, fucking, and
Hey, they said that when
LC got in
when
there
chicks
too.
when you busting up in them and they swallowing all this cum and shit like that, they said like women.
It's a natural antidepressant. I know that.
But it also gets into their system, into their DNA and shit. So, like, chicks got, like, all these dicks that they had in their mouth. No, real shit. You can look it up. I'll bullshit you not. It's real shit.
So it's like mutated their DNA.
Yeah.
So they just come out as pimples. They end up getting the starstruck.
Nah, pimple you can bust, it'll go away. These motherfuckers got long-term.
All right, so a girl spends 3 weeks in Panama City and comes back with the Star Crunch face.
Yeah.
I think the mystery's
Straight
solved on
Little
that.
Debbie. Yeah. You know who she been fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, when she... Because the dermatologist comes out looking like a Twinkie got thrown at her.
Right. With the cream all over her, yeah. A busted Twinkie.
All right, Box, back to your scares. Before the cutoff king over here.
Yeah, that's what I do. We got to go into detail on everything.
Well, I mean, I don't really have any.
Yeah, I thought he said
scares.
that, though. That's when we went back to you, motherfucker, because you want to keep talking about your scares.
I've been really lucky in that avenue that somehow all these crazy bitches that get thrown in my way can't have children or they've been fixed or on birth control.
You choose wisely.
Nerves of steel. He just doesn't get scared.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
I'm smelling something, but
Yeah, he's the
bullshitty this way come.
No, you know what's fucked up? You know what it is probably? You get the pussy and then you find out afterwards that they can't. Then you say yes. Because, oh shit, I bust right in her. Right.
See, he's the pull and pray master. I'm the shoot it up in 'em and pray master.
God must love me then.
After the fact.
Because my prayers came true. Yeah.
Hey, God, watch out for fools and babies. And we ain't no fucking babies, so. You know that. That's a fucking fact.
It's like when they say steers and queers come from Texas and you ain't got no damn horns.
Hell no.
Oh,
Except
shit.
on my car. beat.
So, a star-studded evening with Sandy on my mattress on the floor apartment was the scariest it got for you.
Well, that was the whole fucked up situation because I come over there. And I'm sit on the couch next to her. Your chair's like right next to the couch. She's leaned over the arm of the couch blowing you. Porno going on. Esther's sitting on the floor up there watching porn. She's not even watching him get his dick sucked by her friend. She's watching the fucking porno. I'm just sitting here chilling. Next thing I know, she fucking gets him off, turns around, starts blowing me. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Hey,
and then
she was like, still hungry.
and you took Esther and bailed and left me there with her. I was half tempted
I
to
can't
go
get
see
over
if
this
you'd have
Esther shit, though.
some Triscuits there in the kitchen because I was about to throw them to her.
Triscuits
like,
for
"Here, I gotta
Esther.
go to
For
bed."
Esther.
Trisket! You want to explain to people the Trisket move I invented?
Triscuit. Basically, like if you're the wingman and your boy's going in there to get some and you really ain't into the chick, you kind of throw her some snacks or some Triscuits and tell her see herself out when she's done and you're going to bed.
Is this bitch Scooby-Doo or something? You give her some Scooby snacks?
Trisket, son. I said that. So from then on, this bitch is a Trisket, bro. So I got the shit
That
down
sounds
to
like
its own language.
a weird version of a trick is a Trisket. The opposite of a trick is a Trisket, huh?
Oh, she's down to go, but natural selection has left. Your friend ends up getting the one that either one of you would do.
The one that got away.
But they always got that ugly friend.
Oh, yeah.
That dog. And she's looking at you like, if her friend's getting laid, you
She got
better
rabies
be
and shit, drooling
right in that ass. And ronk. And thank Nabisco ding for the Triscuits.
Sometimes you got to sacrifice for the team, though.
Oh, bro, if they were real bad, they were a Wheat Weaver.
Ooh,
Those are the Kroger brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the white box.
Yeah, they just say crackers on
I was going to say, they just say crunch.
Yeah.
Has a picture of a square, a black square. It says
99
crunch.
cents. Yeah. You don't know what the fuck that square is.
2 for 99 cents.
Damn, yeah, that's bad.
Where Triscuits are rolling at $2.99,
That's the
$3.69
equivalent of
on
those.
sale.
That's the equivalent of an Esther in wherever the fuck, right?
Yeah,
2 for 99. That's what you got. You got
Esther
a
was
deal.
a club cracker. She wasn't quite a Triscuit, but
Ooh,
fucking
club, huh?
Sandy was a crunch.
You put club crackers on fucking charcuterie boards and shit. Yeah, that's fancy.
Nah, man, that's just if they got club crackers, I don't.
She was like a defective club cracker.
Oh.
Bruh, if I see club crackers, something's off about you.
They forgot to put the holes in her and shit.
Bruh, club crackers to me are like somebody who brings up Jesus within 2 minutes of mentioning him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't trust you.
Jesus and the cracker.
Yeah, like they got some Ritzes. Oh, okay, cool. Like you got some respect for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you brought some real grown folks, buttery. Like everybody loves a Ritz cracker.
Love that butter, baby.
Yeah, Ritz cracker. They're the Ronald Reagan
creme
of
de la
crackers.
creme, yeah.
Like everybody loves that cracker. But
Reagan.
but yeah, club crackers, man. It's like I mean, this shit don't match nothing but a cheap block of cheese that you done cut some shit off.
Well, let's go back to the fucking box of crackers that just said crackers is in black and white and shit. It beats that.
Even Ritz, but Kroger's has a knockoff Ritz.
But tell me at this point,
it says manhole covers on it.
Have you eaten all of those versions of that cracker?
Bruh, I think you laying track for the wrong train on that question.
Nah. Because my whole point is, you still fuck them crackers up.
No, well, my point is, look, just like if somebody pops in and they start, if they throw their love of Jesus in as a reason, you should trust them.
This love of Jesus thing,
they're about to get right in that ass, dude. All right, so
can you elaborate on this hate for the love?
Okay, I'm not even going to talk about the chick that had LB quoting Bible verse. Oh man, this bitch is about to fuck him.
Yeah, box quote Bible verses.
But what we had
during your holier times, box.
Oh, that's a story for another day.
That's a story for another day. But what I'm going to tell you about,
tote that Bible.
My homie, we'll call him Willie in South Carolina. I don't want to put him out on blast, but it was actually
Willie
roommates
from Philly. Okay.
When we lived. I lived in North Carolina, man, and he was getting estimates for his house to get painted. He's like, God damn, $3,500. God damn, $4,100. Oh fuck, $3,300. Then all of a sudden, they're going to do the whole house for $600. And he's like, let's go to Vegas and hang out while they paint the house. I said, bruh, ain't nobody about to paint your house for no $600. You know what he says?
About to take your house.
Oh, he says,
I'll give them a house key. They're Christian.
I said, bruh, you're about to get right in that ass. Mm-hmm. Well, come back from Vegas 4 days later.
Jesus gave him that stick.
One room looked like when you tip Easter egg, but you don't leave it in the dye long enough, and it's got those white speckles all over it. Yeah, they didn't use enough paint. They tore everything else off and probably fucked off by the middle of day two.
And shit. That's the speckles and shit.
And then he tries to reach him. Nobody answers. I said, bro, what do you think was going to happen for $600? Yeah. So
you get prepped for $6 and that's it.
Somebody
paint
tells
this shit
you
to rest yourself.
Somebody tells you talks about Jesus way the fuck too soon. Or, I'm a crit. Nah, bro. It's about to be
my name is Crap. Stop him right there. My name is Crap. Creflo Dollar. See $1. Back to this motherfucker.
I hit the wrong button again.
Hey, it's all good. Because we're playing a game called Is It Christian? Oh, shit. Featuring Joel Osteen. Your boy, what's his dude name that was fucking the little kids or something? They had the Instagram account with the damn, what was his name? The black dude.
Oh, I don't even know. What
about, down in Atlanta or some shit like that.
What about Dr. Tony Evans? I like Tony Evans.
I don't know who that is.
See, I don't ever hear him begging for money though. He's
all
legit.
of them. Yeah, he don't got to beg.
Yeah,
because people just give it to him.
But Creflo, he needed a new plane.
See $1, yeah. See $8. And Joel Osteen, who they found money on the walls of one of his churches or of his church.
Jesus Christ,
fucking criminals, man. Fuck them.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? It's a good hustle.
It's a great hustle. You play on people's emotions.
Nowadays, the hustle is acting like you're racially offended by stuff or you can't hear certain words. That makes you a good person. I don't trust them either.
Want me to sum it all up for you in one word?
Okay.
These people are woke. That's it. If you believe in any of that shit, you're woke.
20 years ago, it's called
Christian.
Yeah. Now it's called woke.
Bruh.
It's all encompassing. You're everything. You're a feminist.
I started.
You support everybody. You're woke.
I started at this job one time. We'll call it Wet Ridge Nissan.
Oh, Wet Ridge.
Yeah, because we'll just say it wasn't past Crittenden in Kentucky. So anyway,
Critters, Kentucky.
They were once a fireworks sponsor for Labor Day.
Hold on, run that back again.
State. We'll call them Wet Ridge,
and they were
Nissan.
a fireworks. Is this some shit?
They sponsored the Riverfest fireworks here in the Flyover State.
On
Labor Day.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought you was talking on some small towns. It sounded like
that's a small town, but they were part of the local Toyota Dealers Association.
Right.
I mean, Nissan dealers. Excuse me.
Wasn't like they celebrated Mayberry's fireworks and shit.
Yeah, no, but it don't matter. The place don't matter. But I'm down there with a. Getting trained, not the way you like to do, but learning how to do the job. When guys lining up to stick it right in my ass. And so is me. A guy we'll call Bommy and Scotto. And Scotto all day long, man. Me and Tommy, man, we're some jokers. Bommy, we're jokers. And Scotto's like, I'm a Christian. So, me and Bommy were talking about internet porn. It's the three of us up in this meeting room or whatever. We got to watch videos about the virtues of Nissans and anyway, which is some shit I was thoroughly experienced with at the time, but. That's another story. Anyway,
we know what Nissan you're talking about.
Well, Tommy, we're talking about Bang Bus or something, and Bommy goes, "Hey, Scotto, you ever watch porn?" And he blushes. He goes, "I'm a Christian." I said, "You ever watch Christian porn?" My dude spit up his Mountain Dew next to him. He was all confused. He wanted to know what this whole revolution was about.
Some Kirk Franklin shit.
He could have been like
Eddie Long. That's the guy who I was trying to remember in the beginning.
What about Jimmy Swaggart?
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's freaky motherfucker.
But no, what's your boy? What's the biggest?
Jim Baker?
No. Jimmy. Now what the fuck is his
Tammy
name?
Faye's husband.
No, the guy with the white hair, old as hell. He just died recently.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? He had his whole.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Damn, what was it? Was it Jimmy something? What the hell was his name?
He had the 700 Club.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I had that shit on lock for a long time, for like decades.
Real talk, he was one of the ones I thought might have been
legit. He was the originator.
People was chucking money at him though, but he wasn't always like, pay me.
He didn't have to. He knew he had the swag. Yeah.
I mean, the last thing I'd be like, look, I got enough Jesus, man. I don't need money from y'all. Throw me some prayers and just watch that money pile up.
Watch it flow.
Yeah.
Because, and especially the women. Come in there with those fly suits on. He had a nice little stature and shit. Come in there. They open up their pocketbooks, and that's what they call them, pocketbooks.
Magnificent preacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made that pussy wet every time they came to church. Their pocketbooks opened up just like their legs. And they said, Mr. Jesus, you can have anything you want.
Call me MC Jesus.
Yeah, right. That's what it is. Yeah.
It's hammer and nails time.
Right.
Are you talking about Billy Graham? Was the guy?
Billy Graham. That's it. Shout out to the Graham. Yeah.
So much drama in the LBC.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Thank you, Box. Thank you for that.
Good work, Box.
Yeah, motherfucking Billy Graham. Yeah, that's him. OG Bill.
Hey, you know what, man? We should put a call in because that same landline's going to work over at Shitty Jimmy's house. It's been 20 years since we prank called.
Prank call Shitty Jimmy.
Yeah. So
we haven't done that since our days back at the what should we call that place?
The Drex house.
Well, we did it at work too. From what do we call it? Ice Rock.
Yeah, from Ice Rock.
Yeah.
Ice Rock tie rods. They sold parts for carriages.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Wooden wheels.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Ice Rock tie rods. Anyway.
What's funny is that I seen a news story about how they try to get rid of the horse and carriage here in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm. Where?
Down here in Cincinnati and shit.
Oh, I don't know where you at, but anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mount
Olympus, Mount Anyhow.
Yeah, Mount Anyhow. There you go. For sure.
Mount some ass.
Mount some ass. Yeah. But but then they brought that up, and I thought that it sounded like some Amish. It felt like I was in another century. Motherfuckers like, yeah, if we get rid of us, they're not going to be able to support the guys who make our wheels, the guys that makes our brakes, and our buggies. That's a real thing. They're still making fucking buggies and wheels and shit for these people that are.
Oh, for the Amish or what?
Nah, for the motherfuckers with the horse and carriage that.
Oh, downtown.
No, everywhere. You know what I mean? In any city.
Big Head's mom had a carriage, and she had a. Anyway.
It must be lucrative because to take care of a horse costs a lot of fucking money.
Well, and you know what? You got the product; they can afford it. So you can mark that shit up.
Right.
1,000%.
Inflation.
And they'll pay for it.
Hell yeah.
So, but anyway, Box's story about Shitty Jimmy. 20 years ago, we called him from Ice Rock Tie Rods, and my joint on Drex, and Box dials up the number one time, right? And I think your mom's dad answers the phone, right? And Shitty Jimmy comes to the phone, and what did you say to him, B? Shitty.
And then I hung up the phone.
What did dude do?
I guess I hadn't, star 67 or whatever the fuck before, so he called right back up.
He did?
Didn't he? Yeah, I thought he called back up at the shop there. And
Oh, I was talking about at the house.
Oh,
no, this is my crib. This happened. And
I thought he called back up there, too.
Oh, he went and smashed his porch up. He went and threw some planters off the porch and kicked his mom's little bird that had the wings that spun in the fucking wind.
And what did he do this for?
Because he was mad at getting called reality shitty.
But that's it. Just one word. Shitty, and he flipped like that.
All right, so we had
Well, that's why his name is Shitty Jimmy.
Shitty Jimmy, yeah. That same year we had these two girls we met. We was just out in front of my joint shooting fireworks, and there was a church festival going on up the street. And
that sounds like the beginning of a joke and shit. We were sitting outside shooting shit. Shooting what?
Fireworks.
Shooting fireworks in the church festival going on up the street.
Yeah, well, this
and walks
this little tall, slim blonde and her little thick friend with curly hair. We'll call them Vicky and Susie. That's not their real names, but anyway, we start hollering at them, right?
What up, Vicky? What up, Susie?
Yeah, but and Box is just watching in wonderment as I've got a little liquid courage in me.
He watching that
budding pimp game.
Yeah.
He's like, he's looking for a keyboard and shit.
Oh,
yeah, it's fucking him up. So anyway, man, they ain't kicking it with us for like the whole summer. Like off and on,
where these bitches doing? Like orphan bitches? Like where'd they come from?
They came from
But they could just kick it with you for a whole summer and shit.
Hey, we'll call it red.
You call it under the bridge.
They came from Red Unburnt Cigarette, Ohio. Not affiliated with Blue Ash.
Yeah,
but actually right next door, and we'll call it Skunk Park.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly where you're talking about.
So anyway, it was this little. They were young. The one girl
young,
was a freak,
dumb, and
but
full of cum.
Yeah. Anyway, I am getting the other one, and we got always threw her out one night too with the poker. But anyway,
she had the softest fucking titties too. Like, you grab them and you take your hand off, and you left a little imprint for a few seconds before it faded back to normal color.
She had mammary foam titties.
Yeah,
mammary foam like that. That's a good phone.
I couldn't fuck with them. Titties might tell stories. They got memory. You know what I'm saying?
Titties like these are the tales. We've had so many dicks on us. So much cum. Right.
Yeah. So, shit, what did she do? Oh, yeah, so Shitty Jimmy is at the house one day. Like, yeah, dude, you got to meet these chicks. You know what I'm saying? And Vicky took off. Susie's there. And he's sitting in my armchair, and she was like rubbing his head. She's rubbing his shoulders, and she's doing like she's swatting shit.
Like swatting his dick out of her face?
No, swatting shit that's flying out of his hair.
Yeah.
Like he's got flies and shit fucking with him. Anyway, she's like, all right, I'm out. Like her ride showed up. She took off. She's like, oh, come on. I'm sure he'd never been touched by a female like this. And that's some basic level fucking shit. And he's like, Come on, girl. Oh, can I get a hand? I said, how about a mercy fuck? She's like, can I get a hand job? A mercy fuck? Something? Come on. And, I mean, that's how you get a name like Shitty, bro. So, yeah.
And this guy's still alive?
Last I saw.
He's kind of like, well, I can't even say like Santa Claus because he's now been alive more years than days he's worked. Yeah.
So he doesn't even qualify for Social Security and shit. He's one of those.
Well, that was the problem. His dad got a disability, and his parents would just hand him a check that he would get. So
he got a disability check for not being disabled, but he's now mentally disabled because his name is fucking Shitty Jimmy. That sounds like that retarded.
That's not his real name, by the way, folks. So, plausible deniability. Yeah. So
I only know him as Shitty Jimmy.
Yeah, and that's all you need to know him by.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he'll be forever in my mind, Shitty Jimmy.
Yeah.
You can tell me his name is Jimmerford.
It's Shitty Jimmy. Lives
Jimmerford Sutherford.
On Blue Meadow in Valley Adams.
Yeah.
In
Hidden Valley. He lives in the bottom of Hidden Valley Ranch and shit.
It's definitely not Mount Washington. No. So we'll just say that. So,
but it doesn't get no more white than that, living in Hidden Valley.
You went to the strip club with him a couple times, didn't you?
Man, he did a lot of things with Shitty Jimmy. That's the first time I knew him or heard about him when you said you did something with Shitty Jimmy. I thought it was a joke.
No.
When you told me you did something with him or some shit.
As real as the story is for somebody who's not
I couldn't understand
100.
Why are you doing this shit with Shitty Jimmy, though? I would not do anything with anybody named Shitty Jimmy. That's a motherfucker you don't trust.
90s racism and very few whites to choose from makes for strange bedfellows in 90s without line high school. So,
sorry, I feel sorry for you, man.
Yeah, so no, you ain't got to feel sorry for me.
Result to Shitty Jimmy.
Yeah, you feel sorry for him, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, clearly feel sorry for him. Yeah. Shitty Jimmy, man.
So we went to titty.
So this is the dude that you always drug around to make fun of.
No,
I mean, just a shitty, stupid motherfucker. That.
Well, I mean, if you knew my home life, I mean, it's definitely being at the crib with that fucking nightmare. Right. So
the crib was like Shitty Jimmy times 10. Look, Shitty Jimmy was like breath of fresh air.
My friend got locked out because my mama got tired of him turning up on pizza night. And he was so sorry.
Like,
he hung around till my stepdad showed up and didn't know what was going on and let him
like
in.
Code for something.
So he got his pizza. No, this is real. So Shitty Jimmy's family, I figured I need to hang out on the porch when they were having chicken because I rolled up there too early. I got invited in for fucking chicken dinner. So you know what I'm saying? Like that house was far better than mine, as shitty as it was. And my shit was palatial.
What's wrong with turning up for pizza though?
Oh, nothing. My point being, my mom's stingy even with fucking doesn't give a fuck what neighborhood kids think. She thinks they're horning in on, how she is about a 2-liter bottle. How the fuck you think she was when some Dominoes showed up? Shit. Yeah. So yeah, chicken. I'm like, her dad was all confused why I was just waiting on the porch instead of coming in and throwing down.
Like, look at this chicken eating white boy.
Yeah, so you get why I wanted to get the fuck out of. So Shitty Jimmy was a better alternative than fucking shitty parents.
Damn, Shitty Jimmy though.
Yeah, so we went.
Is he okay with being called? That's what you call him, when it's like if he's sitting right here right now. Like,
well, we didn't know any better as kids. I mean, once we grew up, became grown.
You're not kids anymore.
Yeah,
but still allow you to call him Shitty.
But he gets a $10 a week allowance, and that is perpetuated. So he would go out twice a year after he saved up 26 weeks of allowance and didn't spend it on anything else.
That was smart.
So, yeah, we went to Titty Bar after, he put 12 weeks of allowance together. 48 minutes in, the girl comes up to him, you want to dance? This motherfucker doesn't just say, nah. He goes, nope, I'm broke. She goes, you got no money? And, I'm like 19 at the time. Like, damn, this dude really is shitty. Like, how you just going to just proudly.
But he really expected something for it, or?
No, but he didn't just, my pimpness would have said, nah, I ain't giving you no money. Give a fuck if I had a nickel in my pocket. I'm not going to let her know I'm turning her down because I'm broke.
Right. We're like, come on, let's go do this.
Yeah, it's just like
Get it on the strength.
It's like the fucking opioid enthusiast when I was on bum watch outside the Kroger. Are the bums out there? Right here.
Is it bumming you outside yet? Is it bummy? Not balmy, but bummy.
Bummy?
Yeah, is it bummy outside?
So, this motherfucker's so unaware
Bummy with a
of
chance of
shittiness
rain
that when a chick's like, hey, you want me to flop my pussy lips on your fucking nose? I ain't got no money.
Pussy lips on your nose. That's
Bro,
damn,
this was
that'd be
rumors
interesting.
back in the late 90s, bro.
That's slick, yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't sell alcohol. They
If
had
you
to
could do
sell
that,
something.
think about that precision. If she could literally get like her lips right on your nose, like right there, like boom.
I had one do it.
Damn.
Yeah, when you got the $20 lap dances and you went over to the table, they got all up in your face with it.
Oh,
See,
could.
I only
blew it up-
been to the ghetto, fucking like some guy named some pimp guy. We ain't gonna say his name, but yeah, he had bitches. And it wasn't no shit like you getting pussy. Like they ain't just stripping.
Yeah.
You getting pussy.
That's
yeah. And they
that's
fall
some
in
home.
love with you just to make you think that.
Well,
Yeah.
these girls did that for any motherfucker who came in, but half their money was going to the club, and it was cracking you for $30 a song.
I never was a fan of the strip club, man. That's too much of a tease.
Well,
I don't want to pay some bitch to give me some.
Let's put it
pussy.
this way: I was getting ass at this point, and these boys were like saving up 3 months of
That's
$10
lame.
a lap.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To go
This is
get
Shitty Jimmy
teased.
again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
Man,
else?
so what the fuck? Why do you fuck with? What's the allure of Shitty Jimmy? Why do you keep Shitty Jimmy around?
Well, at this point now, he's just stories. I haven't really fucked with him in
Right.
Since my bachelor party, I think, in 2002 maybe.
where he painted Madison Road with puke.
Yeah, the second place we made it to, he's puking all over the sidewalk. We didn't even make it in.
Jimmy went to Withrow too.
Yeah.
What's his real?
I
name?
will say this: he ain't no bitch.
Right.
Like when it came like fight time, he was first one out there. So
just didn't have any
you
common
can't
sense.
not fuck with a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Just because he don't know fucking shit about money or when he's growing up. Y'all get
Nah.
to 2021, but when you're 15, 16, and
Yeah.
shit's a little bit more about survival, and you got a better idea where dinner's going to come from that night. You know what I mean? The priorities kind of change.
So you benefited from Shitty Jimmy shittiness, yeah? Right? Is that safe to say?
Yeah, I mean, I could gauge.
You've gained off of
I could
his
see-
shitty actions.
I could see, my family worked, but they were garbage people, and his family was broke, but they were good people. So you could kind of piece together,
Right.
You know what I mean? How people should live.
So there was a positive. There was a ray of sunshine in there.
you can always,
right.
if you're smart and can keep a
His
positive
people were
outlook.
good, but he wasn't good though.
No, they were just.
Or was
hicks.
it the
They were-
shitty family? Is that what you call them? The shitty family?
They were very elevated Williamses.
Jimmy shit.
You
were up Shit's Creek.
I want to say his family was from down in like Maysville somewhere.
Yeah, there were those. Okay.
Yeah, let's put it this way: when I worked in North Carolina, when we do somebody's credit app, if their income was disability, they'd smile ear to ear. It was a badge of honor. You didn't hesitate to tell anybody.
By
either.
having a Purple Heart and shit.
Yeah, I get disability.
Right.
They
Yeah,
was
bitch.
very proud of hitting that hillbilly lottery. But the problem was his daddy hit the hillbilly lottery. That shit runs out on you at 18. And if daddy's, doesn't give a fuck about responsibility, what fuck's he gonna teach you? You better go get yourself fucked up at the
Get you a check,
the shit
son.
water plant.
Yeah, go break your back.
Yeah. So his dad could fucking tell you the chronology of every episode of Jerry Springer from
Hell
its
yeah.
inception till.
Judge Judy nowadays and shit.
Well, his dad, rest his soul. We'll call him Big Shitty.
Big shitty and little shitty.
Big Shitty, Little Shitty.
Baby shitty.
Yeah. God, I hope he doesn't listen to this. So.
But what's so wrong about hearing about yourself? If all your life you have a nickname called Shitty Jimmy and shit. Like, I would not be surprised if I heard somebody saying some shitty shit about me being shitty because my name is Shitty Jimmy. It's like if your name is, like if you're known for whatever, you know what I mean? Like if you rob people all the time and shit.
Yeah, well, it's
So
like
you're gonna say, well, there's a fucking robber, fucking jack boy, whoever the fuck, because
it's like Crazy
you're known
Kim.
for fucking
Crazy Kim. That's not like getting called curly because you're going bald.
or Mama Kim.
You
yeah.
get- you get-
You're not
you
some
can earn
Asian
that
old
shit.
lady. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're a fucking crazy Kim.
You're fucking crazy.
You bust out windows.
Jimmy didn't start out shitty. You know what I mean?
Nobody started off.
He was a young man, you know, even when he was 19, and he finally got a job.
The first thing you know, Jim's a millionaire.
He was working at
Jim, folks said, Jim, move away from there.
He was working at Smalls Hardware.
Smalls Hardware, yeah.
Yeah.
Smalls Hardware.
You know, cleaning break rooms around the seats that didn't flush.
Who cleans the break room of a Smalls? Damn, that sounds like a good job.
I'm not putting the real place out there, or the real job, but you know.
Yeah, but the equivalent of, right?
I mean, you know, he could have been
working
at Biggs cleaning toilets, but at least he wasn't doing that.
Yeah. Biggs is bigger than Smalls.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
And they had better fried chicken than Kroger.
Well, you remember what Dr. Science told us about that. I don't know nothing about all that.
Yeah. What about fried chicken?
Yeah. It's that marrow, man.
Man, you guys were talking about Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, you guys ain't hip to Raising Cane's yet?
Oh, yeah.
That shit's amazing.
Yeah.
Bruh.
If Chick-fil-A is crowded, I will go to Raising Cane if I'm in the mood for that type of chicken without marrow.
But you know what it does have? Texas toast.
Yeah, and that shit is bomb, yeah.
My black friend, he posted on Facebook, outside, some dude had some crazy contraption of a bike holding up traffic, and it's just outside of Raising Cane's. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, you just mad he slowed down your trip to Cane's. Mm-hmm. I got like 28 smiley faces on that. And he was one of the, from the marrow preferential race.
Well, so, Raising Cane is almost, it's like the cousin of Chick-fil-A. Like, white people will fuck you up over some Raising Cane too. And you know what's funny? When the motherfucker pull up and they got to sit there and take 5 minutes to think about what they want from Raising Cane. You are a super retard.
Yeah. You got 3 things on the
That's
menu.
it. That's
chicken strips.
That's it. And you eat it, and they eat it like twice a week, and they still got to figure it out. Like, do I want toast or do I want... Oh, that's all I can get is toast. Like, oh, shit. Eureka, what did you know?
It's going to be like the frozen yogurt. I can't even find a fucking OJ Bush, orange leaf. No more. But them motherfuckers want every corner. We got effing good chicken. Mm-hmm. You got frickers. You got roosters.
No, but you got to get they do have
Canes.
They got the Froyo spot in Fairfield. They got them every one. It's not orange leaf anymore. It's
we always called it OJ Bush.
Yeah, but it's good though. Everybody likes OJ Bushes.
You ever had Tendertown? There's a fucking place called Tendertown.
Oh, when I saw that shit in Loveland, I saw that shit.
Bootleg.
And I literally thought it was like a place where you could, like, little kids get fucked or something like that. Like Tendertown.
The colors look like
Tendertown.
It's like purple and bleeding
and
ass red.
And shit. It looks kitty as hell. It's Tendertown.
It looks.
Come on. What the song say? Won't you take me to Tendertown?
Well, Tendertown always comes on little crackers.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, Tendertown is not the. I like Cane's better than Tendertown for more reasons than one.
Well, I like because it's like $1.25. You got it's like a tender dog or something. They put a tender on a hot dog bun with the sauce.
That sounded like somebody was high as hell and said,
bro, but it worked
it's
out.
The easiest way we can get this person this sandwich.
You get 2 of them, double up on the meat, bang, good to go.
Shit, go to Raising Cane and get the chicken sandwich, but tell them you want the toast as the bread.
Oh yeah,
with that one.
Yeah, how can you? Yeah. Hey, remember McDonald's over there in Low Playground Plaza? Where they'd always forget to charge you? Or was that in North Steel where they did that?
I don't remember.
There's 2 of them that were not freestanding. Yeah, no, it was we'll call it Low Playground Plaza in Jokeley.
Clever.
Yeah, off Claxton. Yeah, you wanted a free meal, bro. All you have to do is roll up there when they weren't busy, and they'd always nobody would turn up to the first window,
right?
End up fucking it up.
Yeah, I had a double quarter pounder. Yeah, I gave my money already. Yeah.
No, you just order. It ain't you sit at the window And 5 minutes went by. You just went to the other window and they handed you
You
your
want to know
food.
why? Because they had people that couldn't read and couldn't count working there. So they're like, if I don't have to count that money, here's your meal.
When you
Right. McDonald's. Welcome. Right.
That was the same McDonald's we used to go to all the time and ask for a water. And then we just go over to the machine and get pops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the easiest thing. They would give you that shit too. I say, I want a large water.
Yeah.
I paid for this free large water.
Hey, that was the number one sign of being shitty. When you heard somebody brag about how they got the free pop.
Oh, yeah.
When they start doing the free sandwich, it's like, nah, dude, I do. I won't fuck with you. Just like if you start hitting me about Jesus on minute 3 of knowing me. Yeah. It's like, okay, you're an idiot.
Yeah, let's pass.
Yeah, we all do that, bro. Why you gonna tell me like you're some slick hustler?
You know what I did?
Yeah.
I got over, son.
Bruh, it was a dude in my English class. He did a report when he worked at Taco Bell. He would catch people taking the pop.
He do that. He do the top flight security of the world, Craig. Of the world.
Top Flight Security World 1996 Incorporated. What? Taco Bell. I got this shit on.
Taco Bell, though. Yeah.
God damn.
The pink slime. We used to eat that shit.
Oh, my God.
Never seen a Mexican eat or work at a Taco Bell. Never, ever in my life.
They all work at the Chinese restaurants.
Exactly. Restaurant. Chinese restaurant. They pay more.
Oh, my God. Well,
Yeah.
I think, does anybody else have anything here before we start winding it down? It might be a good note to wind it
Nah,
up
because
on.
anything at this point, we're just going to get stupid with it. And if you're okay with getting stupid with it, fuck it. Let's get stupid with it. Put your skates on.
Well, I would have put on the Roger Troutman had I known.
Put your condoms on, too, if you're putting on the Troutman. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Put them all the way on, the right way.
You know Troutman got shot by his own brother? Dude from Roger and Zap, Roger Troutman.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got murked by his own brother.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
He's
He's like Marvin Gaye and his dad and shit.
Yeah, kind of. It was over money, but
Fucked up.
that's over there in the Buckeye State. We're over here in the Sun Heel State, and
Yeah.
a million miles away from that nonsense.
Hell yeah.
No, they was from Dayton.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and big
Ohio-
on the West Coast.
That place, Ohio, got some very funky,
Shit,
groovy people.
That's the Florida of the Midwest.
They had the armpit. With no deodorant and shit.
I tell you what, we got the David Byrne playing. We might get mistook for NPR.
What's wrong with that?
On Daily Edition, we'll be talking about
Don't be confused with MSNBC.
anal hair mites.
Ooh, anal hair mites. Damn.
What do anal hair mites have to do with your kid's preschool?
Those are called doom buggies.
And then on Morning Edition, we're going to discuss
Oh, shit. You got to take it back to...
the gay coffee growers of Zimbabwe and the persecution.
Now, you got to take it back to the old lady with the messed up voice on NPR. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Oh, and she wasn't that old. She
No, she wasn't that old at all.
Well, she
had a
when she
fucked up-
retired, but
Yeah.
It was Reams, I think. Something.
Yeah, Diane Reams.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Diane. I'm getting ready to die tomorrow, so I'm going to say good night to everybody. Hopefully I wake up.
Yeah, before I hit this house, let's see if we can find a clip of Diane Reams.
Yeah, shout out to Diane Reams, though, because I used to listen to that shit, too. So
Yeah, I think she either just got married or just died. I can't remember
she
which.
got married or died. Damn.
Same thing.
Right, same thing, yeah. Say your goodbyes.
Diane, is it Ream?
Like a ream of paper.
That's her. Journalist, WAUDC. Diane Ream.
Diane Rimshot.
Let's see. All right. Diane Ream Show. Let's see if this was it. And no, I don't want to subscribe to this shit.
You can't. That shit is over and done with.
No, she's got a podcast.
Does she?
Kind
Okay.
of goofy motherfuckers have some shit like that.
Learn about Seymour. We learn about his life later on in the book, but he
Cloud
does not
Lances.
begin with very honorable intentions.
No, and I think
It's like
the
trying to
Lord
listen
keeps
to like
challenging us
a
readers.
cat that just got hit by a car talk to you and tell you call 911 and shit.
You guys listened to that before?
Yeah.
You made it through a whole show?
Yeah.
I'd have done fell asleep.
Yeah, it's long as hell, yeah. They got to put an extra hour on their show and shit. Just sort of get what do you think about?
By the time she hits the intro, bro, it's time for the first commercial.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? When somebody, they keep fucking it up.
It's What's Up With That?
Oh, shit.
Taking on the issues of today.
With soul.
Tonight, from Dune, Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac.
I love it. Anything he's in.
Emily Radikowski.
Jesus, she's smoking.
And from Succession, Nicholas Braun. Here's your host, DeAndre.
All right, we gotta hear this.
I woke up this morning and I got out of bed. Had a big old cup of coffee to clear my head. Hiding from the ghost and a scary black cat. So trick your treat and tell me what's up with that.
Okay, the wrong shit.
What's up with that?
There it goes.
What's up with that? Ooh wee. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with that? Ooh, yeah.
Anything jumps over?
I wanted to hear all the secrets behind the Cousin Greg costume. I'm sorry.
We out of time.
Yeah. Well, we out of time. But I want to thank Oscar Isaac for being here. That went as exactly as I thought.
Oh, man.
That sounds like we should wrap it up, right?
Yeah, probably getting to be about that time.
Keep it safe.
I mean, we started to, and then Diane ream that ass. And,
Diane sounds like the ghost of Christmas past.
I'm just trying to find something that... Yeah, that's an opening song.
Yeah, what are you sucking on?
Something exciting.